to some shout outs. I want to shout out my man, Big Chucky Warbucks, quality entertainment, music, and everything, his whole movement, family, whole situation. I want to shout out my man Bounce, all his endeavors, his business adventures, his whole family and everything. I want to shout out my fight review partner, H Money Brooklyn, bringing that heat, reviewing fights and other popular topics. I want to shout out my man, Santee Walden. He in motherfucking Maryland and shit. He also do the fight reviews and popular culture topics and shit, Which brings us to my music picks of the week. Shout out to the Rat Pack, my man Dang, my man Wayno, Sweet Jimmy Fox, Blessed State Movement. Definitely go check them out. Rat Pack, RACPAC. Also Royalty Records. My man Payne, Royalty Records. Big Wayno, Sweet Jimmy, he's also a part of that movement. And also Unified Records, got the single Smile up on iTunes and other various digitally streaming sites. Unified Records, the single is called Smile, Today's topic, I want to talk a little bit about the motherfucking interviews and shit. Cameron, he had injected Ohio in this interview and shit. I just wanted to review on that. As you know, I am based in Ohio and shit. So I was kind of there for the, when he was talking about the club shit and all that, I was promoting, hosting a lot of different events that Dipset was a part of. Due to a movement called Break Bread, my man Headache brought me in. I also did a lot of, we had the motherfucking nonprofit charity basketball league, Miller Factory. It was a hood classic. Some of you may remember that, But I was there for the whole little shit Cam mentioned, Didn't interact with the Dip too much, but maybe like certain people that was right there with him and shit, like my man Headache, he was part of that movement. One of his producers in Break Bread made the Suck It or Not beat for Cam. So, he took me on the road to a couple shows. I hosted, did my thing for the love. You feel me? And in Cam's interview, he didn't come across to me, He didn't come across to me as being bitter or irritated or having any regrets, He was giving niggas respect. At one point he mentioned Mace teaching Jimmy. It seemed sincere. I don't know if that was a shot back at Jimmy saying, damn, you let this nigga Mace teach you? The rapper pastor nigga teach you how to rap? Okay. I don't know if it seemed sincere. I don't know if he was fucking with Jimmy taking a shot or whatever, but it seemed sincere. He also gave respect to Freaky Zeke. He helped him hold down the clubs in Chicago and Ohio. Zeke was very visible in Ohio on the club scene doing this thing. All they whole little endeavors and shit. But Cam, he definitely in the interview didn't seem like he had no motherfucking axe to grind or nothing. He seemed like he was keeping it real. He seemed like he was very comfortable with his space in life where he at now. You feel me? Didn't seem like he was throwing no shots or nothing. He definitely bigged up, talk about Mace getting his deal and how hindsight he could see how Mace was doing some shit he didn't agree with back then because Mace was young. So the shit just seemed, it seemed official, it seemed genuine. You feel me? As a man, he did apologize to Jimmy. Respect. He apologized to Jimmy and shit for making some t-shirts about Jimmy so-called tricking on Chrissy, but they together now. Hindsight, he didn't know they was going to be together. He just thought it might have been a hit and miss type action. You feel me? Thought he was spending a little bit out of his realm a little bit then. You feel me? So he spoke on that. He seemed very genuine. You know what I mean? He talked about when he fell back, his mom and shit got sick. So he was with her, by her side. Niggas thought he was high and some other bullshit. You feel me? But he seemed like he was coming from a real genuine spot and shit. You know, Jim, on the other hand, seemed a little bit irritated. Like, a lot of shit he was doing maybe might have been to spite Cam, maybe, in that whole little situation. Because Jimmy, he spoke about how he had to work hard for everything. You know, he had to work hard for everything. Wasn't nothing given to him. But Jim was the least talented motherfucker that was running with the dips. You feel me? Jim said he was the muscle. Cam said he was just a friend, like. But you can see in the hood how that shit might get mixed up. If you fighting all the time, whoop, 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 your man got the money, you fighting and shit, you can see how you might think that you the muscle. But Cam was like, we was just niggas. He's supposed to do that anyway. You feel me? So, you know, a little blurred lines, misunderstanding and shit. Jim, he caught a little fire with a couple singles, the balling and all that shit. Certified Gangsters. Got the deal at Koch. You feel me? Jimmy was playing catch up, to me it seemed like. Because he had some very good artists up underneath him. Rest in peace to Stack Bundles, Free Max Beat. They was all up under Jimmy and shit. Jimmy was getting music for them, but Jimmy ain't put them niggas out. You know, but them niggas was making songs and, you know, and shit like that for Jimmy. Seemed like Jimmy wanted to be the star. He wanted to catch up on that star shit, that celebrity shit, instead of putting them niggas out. You know, and I guess he was feeling a certain way about that. Cam said, shit, that wasn't on me. You had a chance to eat with them niggas. You ain't put them out. You sat on them and let them give you music, and you put it out. You put music out yourself, trying to help yourself. So, you know, I got all that from that. The Jimmy seemed a little irritated, man. But respect to Jimmy, though. Jimmy a hustler. He really, like I said, he was probably the least talented member of Dipset. You know, came late to being a rapper and shit. And, man, the nigga made magic out of poison. You feel me? You gotta respect that. The nigga, he ain't have nothing and made it into something. So, I really don't know why he bitter. You know, maybe it's the Chrissy shit, you know. Niggas was young. Cam was joking about the t-shirts and shit. He forgave you as a man on national social media. Shit. Is it too late? We don't know. We don't know. But what spiraled all this shit? Jimmy recently, he walked into Rock Nation offices. He got a deal with Rock Nation. Did he make that deal to spite Cameron? Or was it just a good situation for him, man? Shit, I don't think it was really to spite Cam, for real. You feel me? Because Cam very successful. Cam let that old beef between him and Jay, that shit kind of dead. Niggas done made millions since then. Done put out music since then. Cam ain't worried about that shit. You feel me? And I don't think Jimmy really worried about that shit. I just think Jimmy, he was like, shit, if I team up with Rock, I could take my little independent shit or what I'm doing to the next level. Walk me into these offices, you know, with these big checks and shit. That crossover appeal. You feel me? Reach a broader audience, a wider audience and shit. So I really think it was a good situation for Jimmy to do that shit. Cause the beef they had with Jay and shit, that was music shit, man. That wasn't no street shit. Ain't nobody fuck nobody's wives, baby mom, wasn't no bloodshed and all that goofy shit over that little spit spat, man. That was music shit. That shit died a long time ago, man. You feel me? So shit, man, I think that was a good move though with Jimmy. And maybe Jimmy, he did the interview. Maybe he wanted to get on there and talk, get more momentum along with the Rock deal. See, all this is creating more buzz for Jimmy to make that next move, to put out that next hit, that next mini-series, that next show. All this is good momentum. You feel me? All this is good momentum, and we all watching for the next move. Is this all momentum headed into a Dipset reunion, or is it all going nowhere? We will see. We will see. This is my review on the Jim Jones and Cameron situation, the interviews they both recently had. Everything you need to know. But before we get out of here, if you like this content, I want you to hit that subscribe, share, and like this video. Subscribe, share, and like this video. You've been thoroughly entertained. Everything you need to know. Peace.